Or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking Now here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time. I feel like I gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I opened my
Off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Brooke Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's James Harden, and it's Irving in at the small forward position. Up and in on the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Here's Harden. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Oh, got that one up quick. Harden's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Harrison. And there's another one for the Warriors.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
The drive by Harden makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He has 7.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Curry, that's good.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Barry. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, yes, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Brooklyn with possession here, following the score by Golden State.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Harden. Nifty move. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Here's Barry. And that one is hammered home.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Tries to keep it alive. Nets keep it alive. Goes back up. Blocked. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Warriors, Rick Barry, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Durant. Outside for Harden. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 10.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Here's Barry, guarded by Durant. 4-3. A nice shot by Harrison. He's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Curry. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Harden surveying the D. To the right side.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Wilt Chamberlain, first personal foul, first team foul.
44 seconds left in the first. Here's Harden. Outside for Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Lopez. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Harrison. Brooklyn pulls it in. It's picked off. Stolen. It doesn't go for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Curry in at point guard. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
More than capable of knocking down that shot. He's not shy.
Here's Harrison. He's got 5, and that one drops.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Three-pointer, Harden. Barry pulls it in. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Warriors lead by 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Uncovered. And that's good for 2. Harden's got 12.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
The 3, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Off target from three-point range. Durant's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. From outside the arc. Durant's shot is off. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Irving. Here's Durant. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Lopez. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Curry buries the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Irving. And the 3 off target. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Harrison misses. Lopez passes to Kidd, puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kidd's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh my, the air is thin from out there, but I tell you what, he's got deep range.
And again, no good by Golden State. Brooklyn with the ball. Harden, deep three-point land. And that misses. That would have put him up. From the top of the key, shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 7 points in the game. Nets trail by 4. Left side Irving. And he converts the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Curry from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden, the pass to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Kept alive.
Look out!
Wow!
Oh my goodness!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Shoots over Durant. Offline from the high post. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen. Oh, count it! Did that just happen, Coach?
That should be worth more than 3 points.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Harrison's got 11.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Kidd tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Durant, and again, it's Golden State.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Harden. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The three from Curry. Brooklyn pulls it in. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Durant way outside. They get it again. Here's Chamberlain.
On defense, Durant utilizes his length and quickness, creating really solid coverage.
Irving, no good. The Warriors leading. Here's Harrison. And that comes off the assist by Durant. 14 points for him.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Here's Curry. It's good from the top of the key. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
A nice shot by Harrison.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And that one's good. Kid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
The shot by Kidd, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the third. It's deflected. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Irving. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Here he goes. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer at the arc. KD drains it.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Harrison pass to Curry. This one for three. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden deep three-point land. The Warriors pull it in.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
The shot by Kidd, no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Here comes Durant. The shot that time not on target.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Ooh, basket interference. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Durant surveying the D. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Right side, Irving. Over Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The shake. Harden into the lane. And Harden with the slam.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Harrison pass to Durant. The 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Nets trail by 7. Up top, Harden. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barry's got 8 rebounds in the game. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Here's Harden. Deflected. And he's able to get it back. Here's Lopez. Warriors with the rebound.
Love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Nets trail by 10. From deep three-point range. Not that time. Oh, deflected. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The Warriors lead by 10. Into the lane. Jams it home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Harden. It's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots it up. Cleared away by Lopez. Nets trail by 10. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. The triple drops.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
Book it. It goes.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
That's in!
This is Harden at his best. Driving, fighting through contact, he enjoys overcoming these challenges.
And the Nets with possession here. 7-point differential. The sweet reverse. Nice finish.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
There's the drive. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing. Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
Buries it from outside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
And they recover it. Lopez. Oh, no good. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
We can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
Here's Irving. Launches it from deep. No good.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Here's Kidd. This would tie it. Oh, did he? He did!
Oh,
He got it to
man.
fall!
Incredible! Just when you think the game is over, it's not.
Regulation is ended, and we are head. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Arizin in at shooting guard.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Irving fires! Lopez. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Harden flushes it down with both hands.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Yes, it's good!
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Irving outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Curry with a steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Outside Durant. Puts up the tray. The 3 is in.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Here's Durant. He launches. Cleared away by Lopez. Irving. Now Lopez. Irving outside. 5 to shoot. Goes again. Oh, it doesn't go. Here's Golden State. Oh, the long ball, no good. On the wing, Harden. Now Lopez. Oh, it's off. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Yes, sir, with the three.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
From deep. And the three misses. And stolen by Irving. No good from three. Oh, it goes. He beat the buzzer.
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Going to be the Pacers off the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. George is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Artest. And it's O'Neal in at the 4 spot.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
And the basket by West.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Paul. Launches it from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Davis. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Mashburn. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Here's Paul. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And Davis can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Now, here's George, and another three for Indiana.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Davis kicks it to West. Pass to Mashburn. The shot's good on the assist by West. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Halliburton, no good. Here's Mashburn, defended by Sabonis. Mashburn, no good.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. They get it back. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
Paul's shot is off.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
George, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Davis into the lane, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
And defenses know what O'Neal could do with the rock all over him that time.
That's good from O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal taking 2 shots.
O'Neal hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And that one, good. Davis has got his second basket.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Drains it from beyond the arc. Indiana leading by 3. Here's O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. West misses. Here's our test. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Our test is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis, and it's George in at the 2.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for our test. And Baron Davis picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's our test. Still scoreless. Outside, Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. And George with the stuff.
punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Paul is doubled. Outside for Davis. Jacks up a three. Pacers with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George passes to Artest.
Oh, wow! That is powerful.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Now, Halliburton. After Ron Artest's three-pointer that didn't go. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. Boom, he jams it straight down. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ball against Halliburton. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by Artest. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Outside, O'Neal. Again, Indiana.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Artest. Aaron Davis unable to get his shot to go. From deep, George. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Paul kicks it to West. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. He was all alone on that one. Ashburn's got 11.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Pacers.
The three from George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And the mechanics West has on his jump shot are terrific, especially impressive off the catch.
Good on the triple. 14 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Halliburton for three, and Indiana another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here is O'Neal. 15-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
And how do you guard this? It's hard to stop the turnaround J when it's done like that.
Outside for George. Back to Artest, over Davis, and it's Artest missing. Here's Mashburn, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Anthony Davis. Chris Paul is out there with Davis. And it's West. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's West. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
West again. And that's good coaching. When somebody's on, you ride it.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Davis. Six to shoot. Paul outside. Paul George with the steal. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And they recover it. O'Neal finds Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so it's Paul bringing it up for New Orleans. They trail by 16. No coverage that time. Mashburn's got 13.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Here's West. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Halliburton against Paul. Here's Mashburn. 13 points in the game. There's the drive.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Pacers leading by 15. Fires from 18. Again, Indiana.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
Davis. And the Pelicans miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Basket counts. George has got 20. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Here's our test, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Davis against George. Yep, that one goes in there.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer, and it's rebounded by Mashburn.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
3-pointer. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Davis, the pass to Mashburn. Outside for Davis. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Mashburn. West tries again, and he sinks the layup. West has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. We'll get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Pacers, Jermaine O'Neal out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Artest. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. O'Neal with the steal.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
Artest, good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflection.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And that one falls for Paul.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Nobody near George. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 16. Paul outside. Davis in the corner. Over George. Again, the Pelicans score.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pacers leading by 14. Here's Artest. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Halliburton looking around. Again, Indiana.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Sabonis grabs the ball.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Jamal Mashburn. First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
Pelicans trail by 21. Here's Davis. No good, unable to end this run. Outside, George lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Took him no time at all on that one. O'Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pacers.
And that one misses. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here is Paul. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
8-second violations. Pacers ball.
And it's Indiana's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Halliburton for three. And Indiana, another three.
For three.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Paul with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Halliburton, no good. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control. That's how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Halliburton for three. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid D from Paul. The three from Davis. Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
George with the ball. West picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Very smart.
First free throw is good. And so Paul nails both of them. And so George will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. David West grabs the miss. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mashburn, drills the elbow jumper.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
It's Davis on the wing, defended by George. Fires from way outside, and the miss. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the...
It's going to be New Orleans off the tip. A look at Indiana's starting group. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Paul George. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Artest in at the three, the small forward. And here's Indiana now. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. George's shot is good.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Mashburn. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Here's Artest. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Here's New Orleans now. Here's Davis. No luck on that one.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's George. And he hits the jump shot.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Paul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Artest. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Artest has got 5 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Mashburn. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Davis gets it to go. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Davis against George. And George with the jam.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
Davis with it. Guarded now by George. Davis hits.
So effective from mid-range. He's never questioned about taking that shot.
Pass to George. And here's Halliburton. Three-pointer O'Neal sends it home from three-point land.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
Here's a 3 from Paul, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nails it from 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Fader on the way. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
George, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's West. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
O'Neal. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And Paul gets it to go.
Well, Chris Paul gets to that floater game at his size. So important to have in your arsenal.
George with the bucket.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Paul drives in. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 9 points.
Come on now. That's easy money.
Pacers trail by 3. Stolen by Davis. Fires for three. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6. It's George on the wing. Checked by Davis. George, no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Sabonis. George out there with Halliburton. And it's Artest in at the 3. Here's Artest. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Artest. Indiana trailing here. George for 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Here's Mashburn.
Oh, wow. VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that, but this game's so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by New Orleans. George over to help. Pass to Davis. Here's West. Drains the triple. West has got 8.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Fires the 3. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Here's Mashburn. Nice. Oh, hey, how about that?
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Outside for Davis. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. The 3 is up. Mashburn grabs the miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Here's Davis. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh! A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. Wait, did he just do that? That's a dunk you usually only see in practice.
Hey, that's true, but your practice plays typically don't make your highlight reel.
This is part of the reason we watch. For players in moments like this, my goodness gracious, how great is that?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Paul for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
How smooth is that? Boy, the pull-up jump shot by Chris Paul. What a look by him. My goodness.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 12.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
That shot won't fly with Sabonis around. Nearly 7 feet tall, plus his reach. He creates serious coverage. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. The shot won't fall. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Halliburton. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Halliburton's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Ball's got most of his shots to fall. He's 6 of 9. For 3, George. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Knocks it down from distance.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from George.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And Davis slams it home.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
3-pointer, Halliburton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy. He is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
Davis, the pass to Davis. With 4 on the clock, with 2 seconds left. Davis getting it done in the paint.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Pacers trail by 8. Davis out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Davis, and it's West in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Sabonis. And another basket for New Orleans.
Absolutely automatic in catch-and-shoot situations. Go ahead, CP3. We see you.
Halliburton outside. For 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ashburn's got 4 rebounds in the game. Paul with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's West. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Takes a turnaround, Jay. And another one falls for New Orleans.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Mashburn. Whoa!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
George for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's West. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Well, the vision and the understanding of Chris Paul is something to behold.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big 3-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going...
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. For 3, George. He drops it from range. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now. Takes a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. He can't hit that time. New Orleans leading by 5. And the basket by West. West has got 6 here in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Three-pointer O'Neal. Hauled in by Paul. 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
He takes it in and finished off by Davis.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
O'Neal bounces high off the rim and drops. O'Neal's got 8.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has so many strengths to his game, but to me, his passing is at the top.
Oh,
that's a bad man right there.
Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And he drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far, and he drops the first. Both free throws good from Davis. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Just 3 on the clock, and Davis slams it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's New Orleans liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting it. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with George. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, Halliburton, leaving no doubt.
This is where Halliburton can really hurt you, playing with pace, using his speed in transition.
On the wing, Davis. Oh, Sabonis with a block. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. Both free throws good from Davis. Pacers trail by 15. Halliburton for 3. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Fires from deep. Davis can't hit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
From about 19, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
West misses. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Chris Paul is keeping his foot on the gas pedal. This guy is in attack mode.
Here's O'Neal. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And there it is!
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Halliburton. Sabonis. Soft touch for the tip-in.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
And the basket is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's our test. Stolen by Davis. Here we go, all alone. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. George feels it out a bit. Fires the three. Cleared away by Davis. The Pelicans lead by 13. Takes a three. Rebounded by Sabonis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Ooh, the shot misses. Ball against Halliburton. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And here are the Pacers now. 19-point game. Davis hits.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-6 run. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
No one covering. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Halliburton. For three, George. Up again. Paul from deep three-point land. Tries again. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
So Indiana wins the tip. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with George. Then there's Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Artest. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And it's Davis missing. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And a wide open look for Halliburton. On the 3 off target. Fires top of the key. And the jumper is on the mark.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
George. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Artest.
Boy, Ron Artest is such a well-rounded player with tremendous toughness. He gets it done at both ends.
George against Davis. He takes it in, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Davis. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Davis has got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Davis has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Halliburton kicks to George. Here's the 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Paul can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunicate.
Oh, he hit it! How did that go in?
How about the range on that jump?
And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Mashburn. It's rebounded by O'Neal. 1:41 left in the first. George, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, he's a high flyer.
Oh, look at that elevation and throw down. Oh!
And this is how special Mashburn is on the drive, using that athleticism to just explode towards the rim.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
O'Neal passes to Artest. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the dunk by West.
That kind of aggressive and forceful move by West really rubs off on his teammate.
O'Neal from long range. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's West. And he jams it down right over Jermaine O'Neal.
That is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He witnessed it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
Davis is out there with Paul. Then there's Davis, and it's West, and it's Mashburn in at the three, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. O'Neal against West. Three-pointer. O'Neal misses.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Paul for three. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists now in this one.
If he can find the look outside, Paul's going to take it. Don't expect him to hesitate if he gets that look.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the shot goes in. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
I like to see Davis shoot it from there. Very effective in the mid-range.
A kick out to O'Neal. Again, Indiana.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. Artest left side. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Artest making his case inside.
Here's Davis, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. He's got 12. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Davis getting down and dirty on defense, using that big body and quick hands to come away with steals.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Mashburn, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. And I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Free throw good, Sabonis. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 9. Davis, the pass to Mashburn for the three, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Mashburn's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Nifty move, kicking that ball outside as the defense tries to collapse. Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Indiana leading by 7. Here's our test. A kick out to O'Neal. Pass to Sabonis, and so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Long range from the inbound, and Paul pulls it down. And here's New Orleans now. Mashburn, and again New Orleans with the triple.
Jamal Mashburn can certainly take over a game, and doing just that here in this one.
Here's our test, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Artest's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Indiana. Paul with the three, and another three for New Orleans.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
O'Neal kicks to Sabonis. There's the drive. Pelicans pull it in. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Davis for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got that one up quick. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Pelicans trail by 7. Ball fires from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Artest. That ball's nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Mashburn. His three-pointer's off the mark. With 1 on the clock, no good. And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Artest is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Pass to George. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Here's West. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Got that bucket in no time at all. O'Neal's got 15 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Halliburton for 3. Pelicans with the rebound. A 3. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got 19 points.
You know, CP3 is exploiting that defense right now, making them pay time and time again.
Here's George. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Halliburton. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
George looking over the floor. The 3. Cans it from downtown. George has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Halliburton, no good. Pelicans trail by 18. Over to the left wing. Here's Mashburn. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Artest. Over Mashburn. It's rebounded by West. West has got his 5th rebound in this one. Count that one for Mashburn. Mashburn's got 16 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I think this is Paul at his best. Has one of the nastiest pull-up jumpers in the game.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from West.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's our test. That one's off, still out of sync. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. They grab their own miss. Here's Mashburn. No good on the triple. Pacers leading by 9. Here's George, and he banks in the layup. George has got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this. Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Pacers. They lead by 11. And we'll be back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Davis. Davis is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's West, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Paul dishes to Davis. West kicks to Paul. New Orleans moving it around. Davis gets a wide open look, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hard test with the ball. Picked up by Davis. 2 points. That one goes. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Artest driving to the rack with purpose. A nice combination of hustle and muscle.
Here's Mashburn. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George against Davis. And it's George missing. We play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. For 3, West.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And it's Davis missing. Indiana leading by 13. Fires away from way outside. And that's collected by Davis. New Orleans with the ball. Paul for 3. Nice D from Sabonis.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Here's George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Again, here's Paul. Fires away from outside. No good there. Pacers leading by 13. Now Sabonis. Halliburton fires. 3. Good.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
Halliburton can't drop the tough three-pointer.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Ball rips down the rebound. Pelicans trail by 12 from deep. No good there. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sabonis. Halliburton, he drills the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Ball against Halliburton. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Knocks down the three.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Tries to save it. From about 16, count it.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Halliburton. And there's the three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
O'Neal there for the rebound. And so here is Indiana. Here's Sabonis. It's stolen by Davis.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Indiana. They're leading by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. George against Davis. Launches from deep. Davis pulls it down. Sabonis fires. He's off from 3. And so the Pacers.
It's the Pacers to start out. A look at Indiana's starting group. George out there with Halliburton. Then it's Sabonis, and it's O'Neal in at the four-man position. A nice shot by Halliburton.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
George for three, and again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul against Halliburton. And Paul gets it to go.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Outside Davis. About a minute played here so far in the first. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's George. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And here's Davis. Here's Mashburn. O'Neal pulls it in. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
And that one's good. Paul.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Mashburn. Pulls up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
George, no good. George has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's West. Pass to Davis. Paul looking over the floor. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Davis from long range. Offensive rebound. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with New Orleans head coach. I heard coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Mashburn. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's our test. Over to the left wing.
New Orleans. Jamal Mashburn. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Sabonis. George outside. And Indiana misses again. Pelicans trail by 4. Outside Davis. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana on offense. They double team George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Paul for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton for 3. O'Neal. Davis for the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mashburn. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Halliburton outside. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. No problems knocking that one down. Halliburton's got 9.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. So he gets them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Davis against George. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. He's got 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And he gets that one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with George. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. Halliburton's shot is good.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And so he hits both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's our test. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Indiana shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so Paul will bring it up for the Pelicans. 8-point game. West. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
O'Neal passes to Halliburton. Launches it. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Fires in the triple. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Paul for 3, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And Paul is very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. For three, George. Another three for Indiana.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Kicks it to George. From the arc. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And Paul gets it to go.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Halliburton outside. Shoots over Paul. Halliburton no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Halliburton with the steal. Here's the break. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And that one good. And now it's just a 4-point Pacer lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Outside Davis. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Paul. Outside for Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Here's Artest. Artest can't get it to go. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Davis. He's got 12. Davis missing again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Artest. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Halliburton no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Davis from long range hits the 3-pointer. Davis has got 15. And so it's Indiana with it.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount. Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Now Halliburton fires away from way outside. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The Panthers, 42.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
We've got Davis. Chris Paul out there with Davis. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 16.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
Davis down low. George defending. Davis can't hit. Indiana leading. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And a deep three from Paul. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. 11 feet out. Halliburton misses.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Here's Mashburn. Knocks it down from distance. Mashburn's got 11 points.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Halliburton, no good. Intercepted. Here's our test. For three, O'Neal. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Drives to the... Wow! Just wow!
Oh, my goodness.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
It's stolen by Halliburton. And now Indiana on the fast break. He was all alone on that one. 15 points in the game.
Plastering D from Halliburton. Leads to a steal and points in transition. I mean, creating offense with his defense, you have to love it. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
Well, when you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Here's a three from Paul. Drops in the three. Paul's got 19 points.
Yeah, everything is running through CP3 tonight. The team goes the way he goes.
And so Davis will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. Pass to Mashburn. From behind the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Mashburn's got 14.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And finished off by Davis. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire. You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's our test. He got a piece of it, and he stays with it. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. Pass to West. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter. So nice passing by Indiana here. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Davis with it, guarded now by George. Davis drives in, and finished off by Davis.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
29 seconds left in the third quarter here. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Halliburton, the pass to O'Neal. No good on the 3, and it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Mashburn. Indiana with a rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's West. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Wow. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Ooh. We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that execute.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Halliburton is out there with George. Then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Artest in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Artest.
Oh, wow. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And the basket by West.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Right wing lets the 3 fly. Artest can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 7. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. Good on both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
3-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by New Orleans. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires it. Davis can't hit.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Quick thinking pays off to Paul. The defense just wasn't ready for a swift pull-up J.
The 3 ball is down.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
George! And yes, sir! Hits the wide-open J.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Chris Paul, oh, finishing off a slick move.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth. Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And that basket is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Another shot for 3. The putback. Davis making the defense pay.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Halliburton fires. It's good from beyond the arc.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Paul cashes in from 18.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Can't get it.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Yes, sir, with the 3.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Driving in. Oh, no good on the dunk. And here's Indiana now. It's a 10-point game. Halliburton, and he nails it.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Now Davis. Here's Mashburn. Here he goes. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
George fires. The three is in.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
And Halliburton takes it all the way.
And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
Outside Paul. From deep. And it's good from way out there.
Oh, man, better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Assist goes to Tyrese Halliburton.
Paul with it. From long range.